your soul. Diane, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you. Here we are another week, and this week's topic, the emotional scale. All right, explain this one.
Yeah, I talk about this a lot with clients. So human beings have a range of emotions, and these are categorized into an emotional scale, which shows the way our emotions are connected, how one emotion leads into another, and how emotions affect our behaviors. So understanding the emotional scale and the accompanying behaviors is a powerful awareness tool that will help us in all aspects of our life.
All right.
So when we talk about emotions, we talk about it in terms of high and low, because emotions are energy, and all energy moves at different vibrational frequencies. High vibration or high vibe are positive emotions, and then low vibrations are negative emotions. So emotional scale has 22 emotional levels, and some emotions hold the same vibrational frequency. So there's a lot of emotions on this scale. Okay, so I'm just going to give a few examples.
All right.
So the emotion of love is the highest vibrational energy. That's at the top by itself. Moving down the scale from love, we go into joy and freedom, which are the same frequency. And then next down, our empowerment and gratitude, and they are the same frequency. And then there are many more high vibe emotions, but I don't have time for all of them.
All right.
In the middle of the scale is the emotion frequency of contentment and peace.
Okay.
That's the Zen state.
All right, that's our middle one.
Me.
Okay.
Right in the middle, yep. Excuse me. Then we begin to dip into the lower vibe emotions. So boredom is the highest of the low vibration emotions. Lower still, we find irritation. Around the middle of the low vibration emotions is anger. And then more low vibration emotions as we go down the scale. Okay. The lowest vibration emotions are depression, despair, powerlessness, and grief, which all hold the same frequency. Mm-hmm. And those are followed by the lowest vibrational energy, which is fear. So love is at the very top, fear is at the very bottom.
Okay.
Our subconscious mind holds our emotional and memory system, and these are all linked. That means that all our emotions have corresponding memories. And our subconscious mind uses this data to inform our conscious mind so that it can choose our behaviors. So this means that all of our emotions have corresponding behaviors.
Okay.
And then the emotion, memory, behavior matrix, that varies from person to person, but I'm going to give a common example of how we can use behavior to purposely move up the emotional scale. All right, so say we're at a very low frequency of despair over a breakup. We can move ourselves up the emotional scale by using memory to purposely think of stuff to feel angry about, at our ex about. Mm-hmm. Because anger is a higher vibration than despair.
Yep, despair is down, so anger is a little higher. So
exactly.
Okay.
So then we would use behavior and write like an angry letter to them about those angry things, right?
Yeah, I'm going to tell them.
Right, exactly. This will simultaneously release the energy of despair and move us into the higher than despair frequency of anger.
Yeah.
Then we are going to forcefully, we're not mailing that letter, we're going to forcefully tear the letter up and burn it.
Okay, it's probably a good idea. I guess they say to write it out rather than send a text so you can have that time, right? You're saying okay.
Oh, right. Yeah, actually, very good point, because the action of writing, like pen on paper, releases the energy.
Okay.
So we're releasing the energy of despair by writing with our physical body. That's a physical behavior that's powerful.
All right, so we got the letter here. Okay. All right, so we're going to burn this.
Right, yeah. So then we're going to tear it up and burn it. And that's going to move us all the way up the scale to empowerment.
Okay.
And that'll feel very good to us. Yes. Yeah, so we're going to need to keep working at moving up the scale in different ways, because we're going to, move up to empowerment. We're going to dip back down again, of course. But we're going to keep working on that as in different ways as we heal from the breakup. And this is one of the things I help people with. So my process is really great, because no matter what a client is feeling low vibration emotions over, I can teach them to use this process so that they don't get stuck in an emotional state, and then they mindfully heal.
All right. Well, this is important to know about the different vibrations and the energy levels, and I think it's fascinating. And you talk about, so at the very top is love, and then the bottom is fear.
Right.
And then the middle is the contentment and Zen.
Yep,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
Peace is right in the middle.
Peace is in the middle. Okay, all right. Well, this is interesting to think about. And yeah, you can imagine all the things that you fear at the bottom, that fear itself. And then, as you said, it can be a breakup, or I think about even people that are lonely, how sad it is, and people that are going through a sickness or something and feeling fear and depression and despair. And so that's the stuff that we want to try to help people with.
Yes, definitely.
Get them out of there. Okay, all right. Well, if you would like to learn Diane's techniques for understanding how to actively move up the emotional scale, you can call her for a free consult and to make an appointment. The number to call for your free phone consult or an appointment is 781-585-5130. 781-585-5130. And we would love for you to remember to tune in next week for another More Comfort Monday with Diane Jordan, Natural Body Works in Kingston. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you. Have a wonderful, more comfortable week.
And you as well. And time now to check in with Diane Jordan. Diane is the owner of Natural Body Works in Kingston. This is More Comfort Mondays, our Monday segment, all about how to create more comfort in your body, your mind, and your soul. Diane Jordan, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to see you. And Diane, this is the emotional scale, part 2, and something you wanted to continue. We had a discussion last week.
Yeah, because I had lots of questions emailed to me asking about it. So,
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so just as a recap for anyone who didn't hear last week, human beings have a range of emotions, and we categorize these into an emotional scale, which places emotions at various levels of high and low energies. And the scale shows us how one emotion leads into another and how emotions affect our behavior. And understanding the emotional scale and the accompanying behaviors is a powerful awareness tool that will help us in all aspects of our life.
Okay.
So, love is the highest vibration emotion on the scale, and fear is the lowest, and all other emotions fall between those two.
Okay, so in between the love and the fear. Love
Right.
and the fear are the outer edges there. Okay.
Yep. So we understand why love is the highest emotion because we all know that love is the feeling we like best. When we're in the emotion of love, we feel light, energized, alive. We love life.
Yeah, I guess that's why they say I'm walking on air.
Yeah. There's lots of expressions like that
Yeah, I know.
you can
but I
think
guess that
of.
makes sense, right? Because you're lifted, you're up. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, love encompasses our true nature. When we feel love, we connect with the essence of our soul. We are pure love, and we are an internal being of God.
Okay.
Right. So I had some questions about why fear is the lowest emotion.
Oh, really? Okay. That's fascinating. So you get some questions, and some people say, like, Diane, why isn't such and such the lowest?
That's exactly,
okay.
yeah.
All right. I figured that. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Fill me in.
All right. So this is because when we're in the energy of fear, we're experiencing complete disconnection from our awareness of our eternal nature. So if we always knew, no matter what was happening to us, that we are eternal, then we would never have anything to fear. But never having fear is not possible for humans at this time because we're meant to experience emotion at all levels in our lifetime. And our brains are not yet evolved to the point that we can truly understand eternity. We can understand eternity from the perspective of faith and belief, but we can't yet know it as a fact, which would override low vibration emotions.
Okay.
Right. So I think we had that as a topic before. So anyways, I was asked to explain a way that we can move up the emotional scale from grief over the loss of a loved one. That was another question I got. So this is accomplished through the power of the subconscious mind, which holds all memory and emotion and directs all behavior. And to do this, I suggest we access happy memories by looking at happy pictures or videos and reminiscing about our loved one in spirit. This will bring our energy level up from the scale of grief.
Okay.
I did this a lot when my dog Jackson died.
Oh, yeah. I just saw you post a photo of him.
Oh, yeah, for May 4th.
Yeah.
His picture with
That was great.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, that was good.
He was a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff. Makes it go up.
Right,
Okay.
exactly, stuff like that. So the reason why it works to raise our emotion level is because our subconscious mind has all those picture memories linked with happy emotions. And we do know that our subconscious mind has no ability to tell the difference between real and imagined. Mm-hmm. So when we access happy memories with visual pictures and mental pictures, our subconscious mind links the corresponding emotion of happiness that's connected to the picture and memory. And it recreates that happy emotion in the here and now. So we will feel that happy emotion when we see that, picture and think of that memory. So we'll automatically move up the scale into the energy of smiling, happiness, and often laughter, overcoming the grief for a bit.
Okay.
Then usually we will cry for a bit after the smiles and laughter. But crying is connected to the energy of sadness, and sadness is a higher vibration than grief. So crying is another way to move up the emotional scale from grief. So I recommend that people who are grieving take 30 minutes a day to do this process. It's incredibly valuable for emotional and mental health to get that lift out of grief, even if it's only for a few minutes. It allows our emotional energy to stay flexible, and it keeps us from being stuck in deep grief for longer than we need to be.
Okay. Well, if you would like to learn Diane's techniques for understanding how to actively move up the emotional scale, you can call her for a free consult and then make an appointment. The number to call for your free phone consult or appointment is 781-585-5130.